closets and everything like just kind of blend in.
You know, my pants just got wet.
Your pants got wet.
Like my, yes. Back of my legs.
Check this out. Like if there wasn't a doorknob, I wouldn't even notice was there. Go down.
Yeah, don't
Red rum, huh?
fucking touch the railings. Need to reflect some white.
My battery's dying. I had a full battery when we came in here.
Really? Pick you up one of these lights. Red rum. Red rum, red rum, red rum.
Sabrina?
Basement has water in it. I don't think you can get all the way down there. Look, that's water.
There's water in the basement.
Yeah. I think it covers the whole basement.
Look at these little shutter things back in the olden days that they used to have on the bars.
Yeah.
There's the back of that old stereo.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I wouldn't do. That's gonna fall, dude.
Whoa.
Okay. Dude, that was like.
There's
All
water
right,
down there.
enough of that.
Yeah.
The
There's about a
steps are
Oh,
floating.
look, I can see the water moving now. There's about a foot of water in there.
Let me get over your shoulder.
The steps are like floating.
They've probably been wet for a while.
Here, hold my phone.
Yeah, don't drop it.
Oh my gosh. What the hell are you doing?
Don't go in there.
I'm going in.
No, dude, don't go in there. Are you freaking?
You know this is what I do.
Yeah, but how if you can't get back out?
Yo, if those stairs fall in the back, dude.
I'm going down. Holy shit.
Show your waders. There's a lot of water in there.
Dude, this is weird.
Weird.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, you're gonna fall, dude. How about you just back up? This ain't a tunnel, buddy.
No.
Yo, I just saw like a rat or something, dude.
They're reflecting.
And let me just be honest. Davey sent 14-inch rats by picture the other day, so I know they exist.
The steps are coming off.
Well, then get off.
All right, come on.
But there's a...
Go, get up. Come on.
I want to get in there.
Well,
Not that way.
Dude, I gotta see the dungeon.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get back.
you're not gonna get. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna be able to get back up, and I don't have my ladder racks on that truck.
Oh.
Is it just this freaking guy?
Ow. Wow.
Let me see.
All right.
Wipe the mold right in your mouth.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
Oh no, you're not trying,
No,
right?
Brittany, listen. Let's got a lot of water in it.
Wait, do that again. Is there anything else we can?
Yeah.
Throw yourself in there.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
There's a lot of water in there.
Dude, there's a lot of water in there, and it's so cold. It's so freaking cold here. I mean, look at this iced tea that's been leaking.
That whole box.
Oh, good spot.
This is fun. See the old Black & Decker candle burners attached to the I haven't seen those in ages.
Here we go.
Be careful, the ceiling's buckling in that corner. What's in the box?
You know, I always like wonder what it was like for.
That's an old box.
I wouldn't open the box. Just don't.
I'm not opening the box.
It's got cookies in it. Open
You know what happens? Like
it.
sometimes.
Shake it. Is there something in it?
That's even worse.
Maybe someone's soul is trying to.
Exactly. Leave the box. Trust
It
me.
says 1992 on it. That's
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It says unlock the magic. Oh, I ain't falling for that one.
I'm gonna have to go get gloves. I mean, look at this house. Like, look around. I mean, I wonder what happened. Like, I always wonder about abandoned houses. About the last day that somebody was here. You know what I mean? The last day that somebody was here. What were they doing? What were they thinking? What was happening? Stuff like that. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, look. Whoa. Notice this above us. Look at this. Look at this light fixture.
I'll tell you, like, this was the nicest house in Chatsworth. back in the day. I mean,
It was a wealthy family.
very wealthy and yeah. I mean, look, even it's old cast iron, the lead and oakum type. I mean, you know,
Oh, yeah.
that dates back a pretty long time.
Right.
And the reason I wanted to get in that basement is because it's not actual block. A lot of the
Oh, I see the boiler.
foundation, like they may have repaired these walls or whatever, but a lot of the foundation was actual brick, and then they like mortared into it, so it was nice big stone.
I can sort of see some of it. I see the boiler for sure. It's right there.
And back in this corner, I guess it was a wine cellar or something. I don't know. The owner used to tease me and say it was
Right.
a dungeon.
Well, you
But-
could have fooled me. Looks like one.
So this kind of bugs me out. Leave my spirit to rest,
Yeah, let me get behind
or
you.
join me. Death to all who enter. I'll sleep well tonight, guys.
Well, why would somebody write? It always helps to turn the microphone on that you're using. It's always a bonus. It always helps to turn the microphone. And there we have it. There we have it. What's up, guys? All right. So glad to see you guys all back here tonight. Stand back. How's that looking? All right. All right, you know the drill. Excuse me. Let me know where you're watching from. I always look back to see where everybody is watching from because it's something that interests me a lot. And if you want, share the video, do all that stuff. You know, all the things. Fix this little microphone thing real quick. Okay, got to be careful when you're, clipping it right there. It's I clipped myself earlier, if you know what I'm saying. Grab my iced tea real quick. All right. Let me set that right there. We're good. Hey, I want to show you guys something real quick. I was working on something off camera. Sort of like a little demonstration the other day based upon the live stream that we did recently. I was making this here, a little bit more of a slower pace, but I was building this up to maximize the light and stuff like that. So working on this here, a little bit at a time. Now I'm going to say this throughout the painting a couple of times. I've never done anything like this before. I am selling this. If you want to buy this, it's $650. You have to email me, PayPal, whatever. Email first. The first person that emails me that says they want it, then they get it. And that's how that goes. So I don't do too many paintings like this with the water in them, but this will be one of maybe two, one of two. I haven't done, I don't think any, except for the black canvas ones and with the rushing water coming down. So if you want this $650, let me know right away. And as a matter of fact, it'll come with this too. This will come with it. It's like a little set, little black and gray one, and the color version. So, like I said, first person by email, that's how I'll rate it. All right, let me see here. Let's get back into business, okay? Back into business. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, so I had a chance to clean these brushes off and do all those good things. And let's see here. Thank you, Krista. Yeah, Krista and Brian and I think Rhonda's on here. A bunch of people, is on here. So, they're so great. They always help out with questions, and they're fantastic people. So, maybe they can help you, because I'm not going to look at the comments once I get rolling here, because I think it's better for me to focus on what I'm doing here. Like, that's why the video earlier, I personally believe it went so well. If you want to donate to this mission that I am on here, you can go right down to the bottom of the screen where it says PayPal. You can do all that stuff, and I would greatly appreciate it, because it helps me continue what I believe in doing. And all right, there she is. My beautiful wife is on here. So good to see you. Now I will really make something beautiful here. Perfect. And I did make it to get her. So yes, I made it on time. I'm a good husband. Well, I think I am. Okay, let's move along. So yeah, painting $650 comes with the set. Email me. First email gets it. First person who says I want it. That'll be that. And if you want to donate and all the stuff, you can send super chats through here. Do whatever you can to help. Because I'm just on a roll here, and I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I don't want to stop doing this. I like this so much. I love this. This makes for a good life. Very good life. And with that said, I can spin that, and I can help you have a good life. All right, so we left off putting in a lot of the darker colors. When I walked in tonight, excuse me, I saw a vision. Okay, I saw some things that I want to do. So let's just do them. I'm going to put some dark color in here first for the waterfall coming down. So we need a shadow color. So whenever you put in water, you can't just have a white canvas and put white down. You got to have a darker base underneath of it. And if my brain was functioning at 100%, which that's a rare occurrence, if it was firing at 100, I would have probably put some dark colors in there earlier to let it sit and kind of like marinate while I was picking up, my wife tonight. So here's the colors. I had time to restock and replenish the colors, all nice and needy and perfect. And yeah, let's do that. I'll have them all listed, all the same colors. Doesn't matter which company I'm using, I use the same colors. You know what I mean? So I think for the base, I want to put a very, very, very small layer of color down, because you don't want to make mud. So I'm going to take, I think blue. Let's do blue and black first. Blue and black. Black and blue. Blue and black, whichever you prefer. Color my ass when I was a kid. Black and blue. All right, here we go. That was so inappropriate. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to reality here. Right. You gotta be careful on these live streams. Gotta be careful on these live streams. I can certainly get myself in some trouble. And that's okay. Somebody's whistling. All right, so. Let's see how this color looks. Doesn't matter how you get it on there. You just got to get it in there. So I'm just trying to think of a darker undertone. Like I said, white on white won't go good. So I'm going to try to use these. You see how I'm doing the little brush strokes? Doing one of these numbers here. So I'm kind of replicating or whatever. It's like a warm up. I'm warming up. You know what I mean? So, and while I'm just doing this, I'm just dropping in some darker color so this way we can see the waterfall coming down. I want to say something, and this is probably one of the most valuable tips that I can ever give you. And any tips that I give you are not technically, I don't want to say they are artist tips because, as you know, if you follow me, I don't classify myself as an artist because half of the stuff that I do is probably not the right way. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing things based upon feeling, all right? And, I like when people come in and they tell me, hey, well, that wasn't necessarily right, or, this shouldn't mix with that, or this color should be there. And I thank them for their feedback because I love feedback. But I also, at the same time, I tell them, I'm not here to teach professional art. They make schools for that. They make all kinds of things for the career artists. They don't make any courses on feeling, though. And that's what I'm doing here, working on feeling. So whatever I do is based upon feeling. Anyways, totally off point. what I was saying about the tip. Let me give you a tip real quick. For the people, when you're done a painting, when you come in, you're like me earlier today. I was here on the live stream and I was doing the painting, okay? And then I left. I had to leave, right? Well, let me tell you, how many of you on here, give me a thumbs up or something, how many of you on here painted a picture at some point in time and you're sitting there like this and you're staring at it and you're just like, oh man, I just don't like how that looks, or something don't look right, or it doesn't look, you know, what you expected. If you agree with me or if you've had that situation, make sure that you let me know right now, because I will glance down. I'm just curious if I'm the only one that's ever had that occurrence before, because I'm going to tell you how to fix it. I'm going to tell you how to fix that problem right now, and I'm dead serious. Very, very serious. So here's what you do. I don't want to have any delays here. Here's exactly what you do. I want you, on your very next painting, I want you to finish it, okay? Finish it just as you normally would, do nothing different. Now, when you look at it, when you have that oh no feeling, don't think anymore. I want you to walk away. Walk away from it, go live your life, do all that stuff, you know, eat dinner, get up the next day. Don't think about this painting. The very next day, I want you to walk in and just have a look at your painting with fresh eyes, because there's something that none of us don't know about here. It's called the painting fairies. The painting fairies are much like the tooth fairy. They come at nighttime and they do these little thingies to your paintings, and it actually works. All right, so I would love for you to message me or let me know just the first time that works for you, because I guarantee you that it will work. I promise. I will not let you down. All right. And look, there's my beautiful wife on here telling you all a little bit about the truth. She lives with me for over 23 years, and she knows how I feel about you guys. So when you guys are on here signing up for memberships and doing all that stuff, I don't think you guys know really how much it means to me as far as what it's going to do for everybody in the future, what it's going to do for me, what it's going to do for you. But she has the inside scoop on everything. So she knows. She knows where my head's at. She knows where my heart's at. She knows what I want to do, and sometimes you have limitations that are put in front of you. You know, she knows I'm a fighter, as far as I will fight to do good, you know, and that's just what I'll do. I will fight for something that I believe in, and I believe in goodness in people. I really do. Just smooth and see. You see what's happening here? Trying to leave a couple of areas that are light, that aren't necessarily dark. But I'm getting the flow going, you know, getting that flow. All right, the flow is so important. You got to have a flow in life. Then you stand back for a quick second, and you know, you can make adjustments. You can do all kinds of stuff. This is the part here where you want to plan. Maybe do I want this one to crash right on top of this? You know, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. I think that's going to go like that, right about there. And if you guys want to join the channel membership page, that would make me ecstatic. I'll do some cartwheels if you'd like, because we're going to do a lot of fun stuff over there. I'm going to start off by having people submit their sketches to me. I'm going to recreate your sketches. We're going to do that. We're going to probably start that in a couple weeks. You're going to send me a basic sketch, something that it doesn't matter, your child could have done, and I'm going to turn it into a landscape, is what I'm going to do. We're going to do a whole series of these for the channel members, and we're going to have, you know, live hangouts and stuff like that, Q&As for members only. The link is, Krista had the link. It's in here somewhere, but it's on the About page, on the YouTube channel, and all of that. And I appreciate everybody who has signed up today. I was in shock. I could not believe that. So thank you, because that really helps me continue to move forward, to know that you guys believe in me. I want some mist in here. So what I'm doing at this point, thank you, Krista. What I'm doing at this point right here is this. I'm just kind of fine-tuning stuff like this right here, just trying to get, you know, what feels right to me, okay? Little mist and stuff like that in where it needs to be. Can you all see that dark color pretty fairly well right there? Can you see what's happening? Get it till it's smooth, like, you know, nice, and it's very, very smooth here. And you can come back with another brush. And my personal opinion, this is important. This is very, very important. Let me put a little bit more darker color, and then let's hop into some action here. And let's get y'all what you came here to see. Light's coming that way, so I think we'll probably have more dark over here. Just putting a little bit more dark. I want this to be a nice flowing thing. And I don't do water that much. I don't do these. And I don't know why. I don't know why. So that's the more reason that you should buy this 2-set painting for $650. It may be worth more by the end of the year. Maybe. Could be. Could be a mystery. All right. So there's our little flow right there, okay? That's like the shell. We built the shell. Now I know I want mist in here, so let me hop over here with the same old brush here with the fan brush. I'm just gonna pop it into some white. Okay, pop it into some white, and then I'm gonna start popping in some mist. Now this does not have to stay. This can go, you know, we can take it out. Let me get some more white. This has a little bit of blue in it, all right? A little bit of blue. So yeah, I'm just doing these little circles. I want to start popping just this mist right here. But what I was saying earlier, I just want to touch on it. The channel membership is something that's very important to me, because it's something that's going to determine whether or not I can do this long term for like a career type of a thing. And it's just so exciting to think about that. Like, oh my goodness, what was I saying earlier? If 5% of my followers, 5% of my people that believe in me signed up, you know, it's like $9.99 a month. If 5% did that, I would be full-time in it, everybody. You would be getting videos every day. Mrs. Mays, thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for that. Every little bit helps. This is a mission here, what I'm on. I am on what I like to call a mission, and I will not fail. I will not fail. The only thing, what I do depends on you guys. It really does. It depends on you. The more members I get, I could go on all night about this, all night. So thank you. I love you guys. Let's. How's that looking right there? Your little mist there. We need to put a little up here, and I'm putting the mist in before I do the actual water. So I would like to just kind of lay these things out first. It makes me feel better as a human if I get these pieces of the puzzle laid out. And I'm down here and I'm wiping my fan brush off as I go, all right? Wiping it off as I go. It just kind of helps it, you know, keeping things from getting messy, you know what I mean? How's that? Oh, this has turned out to be a nice painting. I don't know, I may not want to sell this one actually, to be honest with you. So if you better decide quick if you do, because I don't know. The more I'm looking at that water, the more I'm thinking, I don't know. You know, I'm not sure. Or maybe it should be more. I don't know. But I do like this, to be quite honest with you, so far. And I do not say that often. I do not say that often. All right. But I have a lot of things to be grateful for. I have an extremely, extremely wonderful family that's very supportive. Very, very supportive. Jesus. Tracy, thank you. Oh my goodness. You didn't have to do that yet. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. As a matter of fact, I love you. Holy crap. I have a very supporting, beautiful, wonderful wife who just supports all of these. Some of these are crazy ideas, guys, that I'm doing here. Some of them are pretty darn crazy. But you know what's fun? I'll be honest. Here's the fun thing. You know, over the years, I had self-esteem issues over the years, but let me just tell you, because of this right here, there is no better feeling than to be able to, you know, come home one day and tell my wife, pack your bags, jump on a plane first class and get flown somewhere, okay, because of this, you know, for like a little secret project. But there's nothing better than that proud feeling, and I want more of that, and I want to continue doing that, and I also want to make all you guys proud. That's my goal. I want to make you proud. I want to make you have good days. That's why I post the things that I do on Facebook, because they're very meaningful and they mean something to me. I don't just post garbage. See, I'm just doing a few little things here, a test run. Just a few little test runs. See, that water's starting to boom, boom, come down, all right? Water's starting to come down. But I have some of the best fans in the world. And you guys haven't seen anything yet. I promise you that. See, just drop it in, you know, just little bits. And I'm working the areas where I think it's going to be less, you know, less lighting that's going to be coming through, and I can add some more later. Okay, my phone died as usual. Poor hun. So I'm going to get some bright, more clean white for the top here, and I'm going to put some little thingamajigs in up here. Something like that. But I'm telling you, you know, this is great. I am having a good time. You know, I should say my life is good. If, like I said, the only thing that would really at this point make life better is if this became a full-time career for me, and not just for me, because I know what it can do for you. See, I'm just setting the tone here, okay? Just setting that tone, and we can lighten it up as we go. So, all right, let me take a step back real quick, a couple feet back. Okay, not bad so far, not bad. We're setting the tone. I keep saying we're setting that tone. All right. Don't forget us little people when you get big. Tracy, trust me, honey, I will not forget you. You'll be one of the very first people that I pay your house off or something. Believe that. All the times that, I mean, you have just gone above and beyond, and I appreciate you. And I know sometimes I maybe sound over thankful, but it's just I'm very appreciative, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how to come across. You know what I mean? When I'm trying to thank people. All right, let me see here real quick. I want to try something. I'm going to grab a little blender. This is a Grumbacher brush that somehow made it from the 1970s to me, from a neighbor whose father was maybe a contractor on the base or something. I'm not sure. But I thought it was amazing that he gave these to me. He said, "Oh, I think you will like these," and he was right. These are very soft-haired little blending things, and I've tried to find these on the internet, and I can't. But what I'm doing here is the water's coming down, okay? The water's coming down, and you'll see there's maybe some leaves and stuff in there. So behind that, you know, whatever. I'm going to put some more white right here. I'm going to make a little layer. And let's do one of these here. So this is just a little layer, is what I'm working on here. I want there to be some mist there. And let's see how that looks. All right, so you get the point. I'm just wanting it to look a little bit misty right there is what I'm looking for. Let me step back. Okay, not bad. We can keep going up with our colors as we go. I need you guys to let me know real quick, how's this looking to you so far? Looking okay, everybody? Only thing I have to do is I have to put something back here. I got to sneak something in right back here, so let's do that. Now I know that if you guys probably, if you're working on this here, you're not really going to want to make something back here because it's like, oh no, I already did this. So let me just show you real quickly how to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know, let me just I'm going to grab a flat brush here, and let's put in something back there. So I'm going to take this color. I'm going to take green, blue, and black. Okay, green, blue, black, a little bit of brown, tiny bit of crimson. Okay, and for anybody that is wondering, like if I know what that color does, I don't, but that's just what I'm doing. Blue, black, brown, green, and some crimson. Okay, and you get a mildly pale green color. I'm going to wipe this off on this handy dandy little flat brush, and actually a little bit more white. Now, for those of you that may be new here on the live stream, I want to just say something real quick. Right now, I am working on something, which would be a brush line, paint, kind of like a couple of different maybe kits potentially, bunch of different things. Good stuff. I'm working on it with Jerry's right now. If you guys are familiar with Jerry's Artorama, make sure you guys support them. They're a fantastic company, and in the near future, it's looking like I'm going to be having product line within that company. So that's what we're talking about. So look, I'm going to go I'm going to trace this out, just kind of go on the top of my water, see? Okay. Now, I can build from that. Okay, so yeah, so Jerry's Artorama. Make sure that you guys, support them. I've always bought stuff from there. Never in a million years did I think that they would reach out to me. So very, very thankful. Very thankful. Can't even describe how thankful I am for that. Just getting some more color down here on the brush, crimson, blue, black. I'm a thankful person. All right. Now I'm going to make, I don't know, some, let me look at the other one. I don't know. It's black and white, so it looks like I got something. Here's what we'll do. When in doubt, circle it out. Make little circles. See that? Little pale little circles. They kind of go off into the distance. And as a matter of fact, let's do one of these. Here. Let's do, maybe there's some little trees back here. Watch this. See what I'm doing? Go right there. Now there's a bunch of different layers. Now I'm going to start working it in, and maybe there's a big tall one there. I'm just doing one of these numbers here. And then I'll come back and I'll start circling it up. Let's do this. So the thing is this, when you start to distort things, whoever's viewing your picture, they will tell you what it is. You may not know. Like, I don't know what these are, but I guarantee you, when somebody buys this picture or looks at it, they're going to know what those are. They're going to say, oh, wow, those are those little evergreen bush thingies or whatever, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Just a little tip for you, a little unofficial tip. Let me change some colors up here. Let's get a little bit more green in his life. A little bit more green, blue, black. My favorite colors, green, blue, black, little yellow ochre maybe. Lighten it up. Oh, yeah. See that? Little there. See how loose I'm being? I mean, these are just little detailed areas here that don't lose sleep over these. Do not lose sleep over these little things. So I'm getting some black and blue, darkening it up just a hair, blue and black. And I want to, what do I want to do here? Ocean scene with the palm tree made. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, my wife, okay, she's talking about one of her favorite paintings that she always wanted. We were in Los Angeles, we were out on a trip, and we had long days. We were on set for, I don't know, what was it, on 12, 14 hours a day. Well, we went back to the hotel room, and we ate dinner, she crashed out, and I stayed up, and I painted this painting for her. And, yep, it's hanging right in our bedroom. And I'm super glad that, that she likes it and loves it. Super glad she's my wife. Because I tell you guys all the time, I wouldn't be here without you. I can most certainly guarantee you I wouldn't be here without her, 110%. She's the driving force behind what I'm doing. She believes in me, and that means a lot. So when I tell you guys, come on, head over, buy this painting, support me, do this, do that, it's all because I want to do so many things. I want to do good for you. I want to change your daily life if you let me, and I don't want to let my family down. I don't want to let them down because I told them, and this is going to sound really far-fetched, maybe to some people, but it doesn't to me. I'm just going to say it right here, and I'm going to say it right now. And for anybody that may question it, I want you to come look at me in 1 year from today. I personally believe that I can change the world that we live in. And I'm dead serious when I say that. I'm not joking. Not that I can or I think I'm going to. Whether I have enough support to do this or not. It just might take longer. So, trust me when I say it. I'm working on it, and I'm not going to stop. Because like I said, I believe in people. Taking some yellow. Maybe a little bit maybe a little light's going to touch here, tiny bit. So this is the fun section here. You know, this is where you just kind of like pick out little pieces and things, and you know, add little, you know, maybe there's a little, you know, little bright spot here. You know, do all of those little things. You know, little lights maybe hitting right there. This is where you build your picture. You build it. Kind of put it together. Lift some of this stuff up maybe. Maybe it's like, it could be grass. It could be anything. It could be all kinds of stuff. Let's see here. All right. So when I ask for your support, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's for a serious thing. It's for a serious mission. But either way, like I said, I won't give up. The only thing that'll stop me is if I'm not here anymore. And I don't see that happening either. I'm in a great, great place in this life, and I'm thankful for it. Thankful for it. And I just want to show you my appreciation. I just put a ton of white on there. It's okay. Don't panic, right? It's coming right around the bend. Just a little highlight there, see? Just popping it in. He even caught some of that grass up over there. So you see him now? He's rushing around that corner in the back right there. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Come on, you better buy it up now. You get two for the price of one. And it's crazy. It's still cheap. It's still cheap. $6.50. Take it or leave it. Now I have a lot of these. I have a lot of paintings. I need to get rid of some of them. I need to get rid of some right now. See? Just getting some more white on here. See that? Just nice. And you don't have to go super fast. You could just bring it down like that. It's no problem. See? Bring it right down. Shoom. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, that's looking legit so far. If we want to pretty it up, we can do this. Watch this. We could take a little bit of Prussian blue, right? Thank you, Krista. Look at this, pop some Prussian blue in there, see? This makes it pretty too, see? And then you can go back over it with the white, and you can do these things. Debbie, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the donation. It means so much to me. It means a lot to me. Once again, that mission. It's that mission. It's all about the mission. You know, it's always good to support people. I have always supported people my entire life, and I don't talk about it. I never talk about it, but I got to say, make sure, you know, it's always about who you support. Who are you supporting? Are you supporting the right people? You know, and I always look at the same thing. I want to support somebody who's making a difference in their life, you know, or support somebody who is maybe down on their luck that is a good person. So, all about it. But when I get to that point, I'm going to be the guy that'll be around my hometown passing out, you know, 5,000 Thanksgiving turkeys or something like that. That's what I want to do. Or, you know, find a family who just can't catch that break in life, and I want to go to their house and pay their house off. And I will do that. I will do that. All right, let's see here. Okay, now, this is going to sound a little weird. I want to put a little little brown in here, just a tiny bit of blue and brown. So when you're making water, believe it or not, like a lake or anything, the undercolor, there's a lot of blue and brown happening, okay? It's very weird color, but it is. It's a very earthy type color, so I'm just doing that right now. You could put a touch of black in there, blue, brown, and black. Put it in there. So I think, let me just test it here. Just a tiny bit over here. Even though you're not going to be able to see it, get a little bit more brown maybe. All right, because you got to think about dirt. You want to think about dirt. Okay. Now, let me come back up here and just straighten this guy out here. But you see what I'm doing here? I'm just kind of, the reason I'm doing this is because I want you to see that you can work it in. You can take your time. And I did see that, yes, there is a rock coming. That's why I left the spot blank in there. It's on its way. Just like the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna just actually do that right now. I'm gonna take some brown and black. Brown and black and blue. Blue, black, and brown can make a combination of different things. Well, I make a combination of different things with them, depending on how much of what you use more of. Wow, that sounded like I was smart. How much of what you use more. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it again. Let me do this, watch this. Pop it in. I need more brown on this one. So let's do this. I'm gonna get a little flat brush going here. I'm gonna make a nice big rock right there. See him? He's just hanging out right there. You see that right there? He's right in the center. Now, my personal opinion, that's great. Little rock right there. Nothing wrong with him, right? But you know, maybe there's another one here, okay? And then maybe when we get down here, you know, there's another one down here too. Maybe there's not just one, is my point. So think about those things, you know, when you're creating a picture. You know, think about whatever the standard is and try to change the standard. You know, maybe now we have one here too. He's just, see, he's just kind of hanging out right there on the top of the thing, and he just goes out like this. And then that water will crash around him in just a second, all right? And what the heck, since we're going so good with this, let's put another rock on the other side. All right. And these are things here where I'm going to be like, here's what I'm going to do. So on the channel membership page, we're going to start doing stuff like where, let's say I'm going to do one live stream where it's just for channel members only, so make sure we don't confuse that, where we'll work on just rocks, maybe for an hour or 2 hours. It'll just be rocks and rocks only, nothing else. Just fixing this area here. Okay, and then maybe the next time we'll have a go at some trees and stuff like that, you know? And then maybe the next time will be about, you know, what do you need to get in the mood? How I get in the mood. I'll share some of those things with you. You know, and those are the things, that's why the channel membership page is there, because I can spend all the time that I need to and not worry about it. I can get what I need done and be effective with it. And, you know, give away some of them secrets, you know, the painting secrets. I think I've done giving a lot of them away. It's just a matter of explaining them in detail. So see, I'm just shaping the edges up right here. See? Boom. Thank you, Krista. Krista, yeah, has the link right there if anybody wants to hop on there, because we're going to be, we got a couple weeks and we're going to be starting. Remember with the sketches, and if you want, you can have one of your kids draw the sketch, and we're going to submit it to me, and I'm going to do, so every channel member, it won't be like a random thing, every single channel member that draws a sketch and sends it over, I will be doing it. I will be doing it. So I need a rock right here. So I'm just placing some of these rocks in. Okay, let me just see something here. So I'm putting rocks on the left and the right and the left and the right and the top and the bottom and all of that stuff. Let's see here. Okay, back to that, to that. So you shouldn't rush. You guys should not rush when you're doing stuff. Take your time. Have fun with it. I need more brown. Okay, more brown, because this one's going to show a little bit more. All right, and I'll probably speed up here in a second, but I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to give you what I would consider valuable things. When we do the highlights on these, you are going to understand just what's happening here. So let's move down to the bottom now. See how we're doing with trees. We're doing all right. I think I want to put something right here, though. So let's do this. Let me set that out of the way. Now, one of the coolest things that I've got to use here, which all right, so when I come out with a brush line here, a newer brush line, I'm going to include some of these here, okay? And these are just cool little things. They look like, they're like mini filberts or something, and I really like them a lot. So I'm actually going to use one here real quick, and I'm going to make a little tree. So I think, well, the other one has little stuff here, so let's have at it. Let's do some of this. Let's do some green and blue. Let's take some green and blue and some yellow ochre. All right, green, blue, buffalo ochre. And what else? A little bit of crimson. Crimson? Is it got a, don't have a P in it. A sun. Crimson. There's no P in it. Okay. So here we go. Bassoon Man, thank you for joining the channel membership. I appreciate you. I swear I want to jump through the ceiling every time somebody joins that, because every time somebody joins this, it's one step for me to be closer to this it used to be a dream, now it's a reality in motion. So thank you. I appreciate you. You have no clue. You just have no clue what this is. Not just some regular, hey, give me some money, I'll give you content stuff. There's some real stuff happening here. Some real stuff happening here. Sooner than later, you will all see. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This tree's for you. So let's do, I'm just going to draw a little line right here. And let's see, I'm just going to try to, let me do my little favorite circles. I got to darken that up a little bit. And this is where I like to experiment with stuff. I like experimenting. So look, watch, little circles. Circles normally don't do me wrong. See, look, you could tap it. All right, get that color in there. And we'll have some layers here in a minute once we highlight this area. But I'm saying, look, swipe it, tap it, bop it, swipe it. What's that little toy that you see on TikTok? Pop it. You know what they're doing with their dog? They're like squeezing his... If my wife's on here, she showed me the damn video. That's what made me think. I was like, pop it, swipe it, snap it. Oh, boy. It's okay. Let me just do something like right here. Watch this. This guy needs... He's in the background. Look, so I'm just... Dark, dark, dark. Little shadow here. This is all fun stuff. This is all fun stuff. And when I'm on these live streams, I feel like, you know, I feel a sense of obligation to try to, you know, speed things up a little bit. So when we do, you know, channel member stuff, it's just going to be like, if you're there, I know it's like you're there to chill. You know what I mean? Not chill, but you know what I mean. I don't know if that was the right word. Beth Jackson, Elizabeth Jackson, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. You've done so much for me. You've done so much for me, and I just super, super thankful, you guys. You've just made the day. You all make such a difference. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Let's switch up the colors a little bit. Let's do. I want to go with a darker. Something a little bit darker. It's, I mean, similar in color, but I like blue, black, green, and crimson. They make good trees. So I just want to put one more in here real quick, and then we're going to do, maybe there's one behind this one, right? Watch this, but he's darker. So here's a good example, maybe. If you guys can see this, maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm just putting a darker something right there because he's not catching much sunlight. See, he's behind this one. And some of this might not make too much sense until we go over the highlighting phase. But I want to do this too. Watch, throw a little dark here, little textures. I mean, we could add stones and rocks in back here. There's so much stuff. There is so much stuff that I can show you guys. And I'm gonna, over time. Oh, wow, this is really shaping up to be a nice picture. If you've ever bought a picture from me, I think, honest to God, I think this would be the one, just because it's just, number one, it's probably one of two paintings that I have water when it's not the nighttime crasher, you know, standard average picture. This is like, this is halfway legit right here. Mic is good. All right, let's do one of these. Now let's grab the, what am I grabbing? I want to grab something. I want to show you something. We could use the knife, which is no big deal. Let's use the knife. Let's use just a little bit of the knife. I want to show you some of these rocks here. Here was my vision that I had when I came in earlier that I didn't have when I left, because the fairies came when I was gone. The painting fairies. They're called Perries. I made that up, just in case anybody was wondering. We'll get a little blue in there. So I got some brown, white, blue, and something else. I sincerely appreciate your gifts, donations as well. Helping Justin fulfill his passion of helping others. It means so much, really. It's the most genuine cause. You couldn't have said it any better. You could not have said it any better. So, here we go. Now, I just want to show you this little vision here. So, when I came in, I was like, this is going to be a whole nother layer right here, right? Of rocks. See, they're going to be kind of dropping down. So, the reason I'm doing this is I want to show you, putting a little bit of light on here because I want to show you what's happening in my life right now, in my brain, if you care to jump into my brain for just a minute. And then this kind of goes, so look, here's a ledge. Watch this. This ledge kind of walks around, you know, hops around or whatever have you. You know, it goes like this. This ledge sticks out here, like this, see? Something like that, right about there. Yeah. You see what I'm building here? I'm building a ledge. And this is what I saw when I came in today. And I didn't see this when I left, technically. I knew what I wanted, but I didn't see it. Okay? Now, I want you to tell me if you can start seeing a ledge so far right there. And I can enhance that just a little bit if you'd like. Oh, yeah, so just in case, I was going to say, yeah, before my wife, it's like kind of like a running joke. She'll always say, like, I don't know how that's looking so far. And it's like, she knows where it's going, but she, you know, keeps that suspense going for me. And I love that. Keeps me on my toes. So watch this, look, see the ledge? Watch, I got to get a little bit more blue in there. I'm just trying to enhance this a little bit to show you guys as far as color. I'm going to get a little bit of blue, a little bit of black. All right, just a nice little pleasing shadow color. All right, watch. Let's do this. Watch. Drops right down. See? This one goes there. Something like this. Little shadow there. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yummy. Let's try a piece. See, this guy just drops down into the abyss. Okay. It's a little ledge. Now we can, when I say enhance it, I'm going to put a little bit of a lighter color on it. I want you all to see. I want you to see what I feel, if that's possible. Look, this comes down this way. Can't put too much light color down here because it'll not look right, you know. All right, so now let's do this because it would be a cliff. Move this fan brush is disturbing my life at the moment. So let's see, straight dark color real quick, some black contrast. Yep. Watch this. Now these are just areas, you know, you guys should know if you're watching me. We put stuff in, right, and then we can work with it after the fact. We can change it, we can lighten it up, you know, we can darken it, we can add little cracks and stuff. You know, stuff like this. All right. Wow, that's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. Let me get some brown. Now watch this. I keep saying watch this, like I'm trying to make sure that you watch, like, but you're here, so you must be here to watch. So I'm going to get a little bit of yellow ochre brown and some white. And sometimes if you leave this marbled, excuse me, it'll do cool things. You know, just a little bit, it'll just make you understand that this is, you know, for sure a little rock. Okay. Let me go to the other side real quick. Let me drop some of this color, black, blue, brown, over here. Let's see what we got here, because we have, watch this, something here. See this? This is a something. We want this to wrap around like this. Goes into that tree right there. I don't know if this is a rock or not. It could be a part of the tree. Let's see here. Okay, now for example, here's another example. Example 234 of the night. Let's do, watch this. So that area, let's say that didn't that didn't fly. The fairies didn't help me on this one, right? They didn't fix this or whatever. So this is what I do. So now I'm going to come back in here with the regular, color, and then I'm going to go thinking about this. Think about how do I want that. And change it is my point, is my whole point. Change it. Change it. Don't worry about it. Change it. And then maybe that rock goes down. It steps down now. You see? All right, let's get some blue. Blue and white, and there's a little dirt and mud and all that stuff in there. All good. But it's a very nice color for a shadow. So watch, I want to drop in this here, I'm just going to add a couple little shadows and such right about there. This is coming along pretty good. Yep, all good. All good. Now I like the little shadow colors that I'm figuring out here, that I'm using. So I'm just going to do this. I don't know, this looks interesting, so change the angles a little bit. Get some serious dark blue right there. We can, like I said, we can change all these things. I'm going to put some shadow colors in here since I have the colors going. And then we can add highlights on top of that and stuff. Now, when you want to make this stuff stand out a little bit, here's what we do. Here's what we do. I'm going to grab some white and mix it with a little bit of our, like the brownish color we got going there, a little yellow ochre, maybe. Yep. There's all kinds of goodies in there. But I mixed it. I'm mixing it. It's funny how I'm mixing this. I'm mixing it the furthest possible reach that I can get to instead of mixing it right in front of me. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get a light color and I want to make something stand out for you so you can see, like light, how you make light stand out on something. So let's just do this. Yellow ochre and some white right about now. Here we go. Light's going to be right about there, maybe. So watch. So just do this. Just pop in some light there. Maybe some of it's capturing here as well. Not too much because there's a little ditch area right there. Get some more here, right there on the top of this. I don't know if this is a rock yet, but if it is, we'll take care of it. You know what I mean? See how I'm building these layers up? Now, excuse me, I'm going to use the small edge of the knife here, and I'm going to take care of this guy real quickly here, something like that. Something on that edge right there, a little dot of stuff right there, and maybe there is a tiny bit showing right there. In my world, it is. All right, now, so got a little highlight right there. Let's get some of some blue, gray, shadow color. I don't think you guys know how much fun this is for me, and it's funny that my wife is on here because she knows every single night I go home and I talk to her every time I paint, and I always say, like, what can I do better? What can I get, and how can I get more people to believe in what I'm doing? What do I need to do? And she says, nothing. You're doing everything and more than you really should be. So don't think it stops here on the live stream, guys, because it doesn't. It does not stop here. I'm putting a little bit of shadow color in here, just because. Put a little bit back here too. Why not? This is shaping up pretty good, though. Putting a little bit of that in the tree. Just so it's there. Kind of, save a step later maybe. Because reflected light's always good in a tree. This is so cool. Wow, this is like, I don't know. I'm not like, I normally don't get like this, and we're not even done yet. Time is it 9:19? I have a conference call at 11 p.m. Haha, yeah, that's right, you heard it. You heard it here. Conference call. Yep. Absolutely. Why is that? Because we're getting ready to launch something. Stay tuned on that. Stay tuned. Because we about to launch something. All right, let me stand back again and see. Let's start, let's make something happen. I got to put a tree branch in this guy here because he looks naked. So let me do this. I'm just going to use black, brown, and a little bit of white, just a color that'll stand out. Okay. I'm going to bob it here. So always give credit. Thanks, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. Boom. Yeah, the reason the conference call is so late is because the gentleman is from he's in a different country, and we got to talk business. You know what I mean? So we got to. I'm trying to be convenient too for him. It'll be easier. It'll be morning. It'll be 11 o'clock a.m. for him, and it's 11 o'clock p.m. for me, which I'm totally good with the whole 11 o'clock thing because normally that's right about the time I feed my goose. So we're all good. So I'll probably feed my goose and have a conversation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, read her story. Read my wife's story, what she just said. That is so true. And that was one of the coolest things ever. And that was a surprise. I had no clue where we were going. I literally had no clue. And she surprised me. We rolled up. She drove us. And I'm like, where are we going? Rolled up to this studio here. And she's like, I want to spend the night here with you. And I was just like, I don't know, amazing things, you know. I don't know. I wish I could. I don't know. Life couldn't get any better. I don't know. I'm starting to stutter because I don't know what to say. Sometimes I feel like this. You got to understand my point of view right here. I'm here asking people to support me, and sometimes I feel like, who the hell am I to ask for anything? I have like this beautiful family, you know, and all that. Like I can't ask for anything, you know. So you got to pardon me because sometimes I choke up on my own self, but then I remind myself of why that I ask for things, for the benefit of the world, the planet that I'm going to get to. So yeah. And all you guys here are going to say, oh yeah, you know, I remember that guy. I remember watching him on live streams when he was begging people to be channel members. No, just kidding. True. Not begging though. Encouraging is a good word. I'm encouraging you to do a good thing for a good person who wants to in turn do good things for good people. All right, now's a good time to take my little baby itty bitty. Nah, I'll just use a flat brush. See this right here? Something like this right here? Got to fix it. Not fix it, but it's too straight. It's too straight. We got to give him a bump and a this and a that. See? That's all he needed. All right, little love in his life. And he just got it. Just gave him some love. All right, so now it looks more, you know, like something that would be in nature, if that makes sense. I love when people say they can't draw straight lines, because if you really think about it, there are no straight lines in nature. There really isn't, and that's the truth. I'm going to get some of this bluey shadow color here. Blue, it's just blue, white, black, a little bit of brown, a little bit of dirt, ketchup, mayonnaise, whatever you got laying around. Okay, I'm going to drop some of this shadow in here. You can use multiple different tools for multiple different things. You don't always have to use a knife or do this or do that. You can use different things, and what I like to do is I like to look and see what everybody does, right? What's the right way that people do things? I like to see what that way is, and then I like to do it the exact opposite way. Make it my way. My way or the highway. Just kidding. Yellow ochre, excuse me. Let's drop a little bit of light in here, because this guy, he deserves some light in his life. And then with this here, we can do all kinds of coolness. We can drop it down. We can bring some down on the edge like this. Do all kinds of stuff. We can work up here in this tree. See? We can do it. Anybody buy that picture yet or what? Come on. Who bought it? Somebody tell me they bought it. All right, let's put some highlights here on this stuff here. But let me thank Bob for this real quick, because we're about to scratch in some Bob branches here. Yeah, no thanks. Because this actually is pretty effective as long as you don't overdo it. It works. It works. Always be thankful. Always be thankful to the Bob. No, I think it's funny talk about full circle, the way things work. Bob Ross was, excuse me, Bob Ross was the first, person that I saw on television at my lowest point ever. And when I saw Bob, I feel like he unlocked a doorway for me mentally, just by one of the statements that he said, and I'll never forget it. And I just think it's pretty cool, like the whole full circle thing, where I remember that day seeing him and just being like, wow, this guy, amazing. And then, not that long after, I stayed in his home for a little while, with Steve and stuff. So just good little full circle type of a story, or just something else that happened, that took place, where I can tell myself that this is all worth it. Everything that I'm doing is worth it. It's going in the direction that it needs to go in. And I have now convinced myself of that. Like, I know that what I'm doing here, I have to keep doing this at any cost. I have to keep doing this, because I'm sure I can sit here and tell you, I receive thousands of messages, and I'm sure that there may be some of you on here that may have been those people that send me messages. And I got to say, you all can't be wrong. Sorry, I'm wiping paint on my face. I'm going to put some highlights in back here. Putting some highlights in. So I'm going to use yellow ochre and some green. Cad yellow and green. Cad yellow and green. Another thing, channel members. When we do live streams on the channel member page, here's what we're going to be doing. I will be holding the palette up and showing you exactly what I'm doing. So just to throw that out there. Get a little bit of maybe white in there too. All right. So like I said, channel membership stuff is a whole different ball game. More green. So, all right, here we go with some highlights out here. Chocolate. I want chocolate. All right, let's see. The sun is kind of going to be going bang this way, right? So let me flip the brush this way. Now I'm using a lot of paint on this one here because I want to get to the point with this. So I'm going to start off with a green, and then I can work my way up to a brighter color. All right. Something about, like that. That's going to give us a basic runway right there, okay? Basic runway. Now I'm going to wipe this fan brush off here, and I'm going to go on top of that. Okay. Here we go. Brighter color. Sorry, I was just looking down to see if I was just trying to see if somebody actually did get this, because that would really make my night. It would, because make my night. This is definitely shaping up pretty cool. Little things happening there. And then look, we can have, let me show you something excellent here. Yeah, black and white, I just saw that. Look, yeah, both of these come with it. And I'm going to change my mind in about 15 minutes if somebody doesn't get it, because the more I paint this, the more I like it. The more I'm painting this, I honestly like this. It's like, I don't know, it's just shaping up so much. The color, the feel, everything. Look, there's another layer, and you can't see that from the camera back there, but bang, there it is, right there. Right there. Now watch this. Watch this. Handy little detail right here. I'm going to take some, I need a little bit more of the white. Where you at? Where you at? Don't run. Don't run. Get some white paint. I just need to add a little bit more white right there. Why all the noises, huh? Why all the noises? Excuse me. Let me just do one thing. I'm going to do this. Boom. I just turned that up one stop of light to, so you guys can maybe see it a little bit brighter. All right, now I'm going to take some white paint, right? White and just a touch of the yellow, the cad yellow. I just want to do something here. White and cad yellow. Ready? Set. Here we go. Now, I won't put any more here, all right? But this is how you make stuff pop a little bit. You think about where the light's going to hit, right? Maybe there's some here, like that. I'm pushing into the paint with the fan brush. And this, boom, tap it there. And you can make it go. It can actually go uphill like this if you wanted to. But I don't want to overdo it. You see, so you got something going on back there, okay? All right, and I do want to grab some green real quick. Some straight, nice, beautiful green, because grass is green, and add a little contrast. See what I just did? You got to add contrast into your life. Boom. See? This is bringing a little contrast into the painting. Then we can go back with some yellow or green, yellow ochre, whatever, whatever you want. And then we can separate, we can mix it up a little bit so it's not just all like a straight line, because there's no straight lines in nature. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do green, yellow ochre, just all of those good colors real quick. I want to see something real quick, because see what we have here? We have something right, I want that to be brighter than that. So I'm going to make a little bit of a bright color. Something like this. Hey, Nick, buddy, I have the Canon EOS R5 that I'm filming with right now. But I used the Canon M50 for the first full year, all the way up to about 10 videos ago. I used the M50. And the M50 is by far one of the best cameras ever, buddy, in the world. But now I have the R5 because I'm doing more than just the painting videos. I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, and some of the stuff that you guys know about and some stuff you don't know about. But we have a lot of films that we're working on right now, all like, mainly painting related. So the M50 is what I would say for you, bud. M50. I'm getting a little bit of blue, a little bit more white to make a nice light color. But I use the R5 right now. Canon just came out with it over the summer, this past summer. And let's see here, let me wipe that off. Hey, was anybody here when I was humming the Sesame Street song the other day? Get some red in here. Nope, that don't look right. Maybe some purpley. That was so funny. I caught myself singing. I used to watch that, as a kid. I'm not trying to hide it. Proudly. M50 Mark II, it's coming Thursday. All right, excellent, buddy. Hey, well, I think my package should be to you. I'm going to say maybe Friday or Saturday, something like that. You just let me know when it comes in. And let me know when your camera comes in, too, because I will help you set it up. We'll do a video call, and I can show you all the settings like I was telling you the other day. We'll make sure it's set up perfectly for you. I want to distribute them awesome paintings that you got. I want them to be seen perfectly on camera. All right, a little bit more green in here, just like a little bush or something. And then Nick, maybe one of these times, me and you can, maybe we'll do a like a dual type of a live stream. I'll get it all set up to where you could a split screen. You could be on one area, and I could be on the next, or something like that. A lot of creative things we could think about doing, bud. I'm all for you, man. I'm backing you. I'll support you forever, man, because I see something incredibly amazing in you, just like I've told your parents. to please keep encouraging you, because what you have to offer is something that I don't see all the time, bud. And you're so young, and I want to see you succeed, and I will do anything I can to help you, and all the people that I get introduced to and all the new people and the sponsors, I will make sure that they know who you are. Obviously, I'll talk to your parents, but I got your back, bro. All right, let's add some highlights here on the top. So let's go to the 1-inch brush, let's do this, because I'm feeling excited right about now. So I want to put, I don't want to overdo this though. So let me do this. Cad yellow with a little bit of green in there, because we don't want to go crazy, okay? Cad yellow and some green. Maybe a tiniest bit of blue, because that gives it a beautiful turquoise color until you do too much of it. Then you got to put black in it to dull it. So careful with that. All right, let me wipe that off. Here we go. We're going to pop in a little bit brighter colors now. We're not going to start off super bright though. Not super bright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Tap it. Okay, should be enough. Now I'm using a little bit more paint, and I'll tell you why, because I'm not thinning it down. I try to stay away from paint thinner if I can help it. So I'm thinking about light coming in. You got to think about this. When light comes in, it's coming in like boom, this way in this painting, which we'll hit all that up over here. So look, it's going to come here. There is an opening between those trees right here. So this is not super bright, not yet. All right, you see the one little bush, or not a bush, the little patch of lawn or sod or whatever it is, it's there. All right, getting some more color, a little bit more yellow in this, right? And maybe just put a little bit there like this. All right, now I want to change that color up a little bit, because I have yellow ochre next to it a little bit. So let's do this. Let's see what this looks like right here. See how that's a little yellowish, ochreish? All right, and I leave that little dark spot in between, because that separates it. That separates it. Now is when we have to figure out, excuse me, I think I'm going to use the fan brush here, because now I need to take white. Why do I keep running out of white? What's going on here in my life? This is where, here's what I need to do right now. So do you see this and this? That's like a greenish yellow ochre or something like that. We need to lighten it up now. And this is what I'm going to show you how not to ruin it. You know what I mean? Because how many times have you guys gotten to this point and, oh, that looks so nice, and you try to highlight that a little bit, and then you'll ruin it. I know I have plenty of times, and I've learned from that. So I'm going to take a little bit of yellow now, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. All right, yellow and white. Now I'm using some Bob white here, because Bob's thinner, and I need thin in my life right now without thinning it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Still there. So I'm going to ride the top of this with the fan brush, just the very top. You see that? Of course you see it. You're here watching, of course. And then I can break that straight line up just a little bit. It comes around the bend. See that? Right like that. And then he kind of veers off there. All right, you see what's happening. Now, take my fan brush down into the yellow, down into the river. See this here? And just add a couple things. All right, and that's pretty much, what's going to happen here. And then maybe there's some here too. The sun's catching. See this? This is a formation of a rock right there. I'm trying to show you how to shape your life, land and life at the same time. All right, you know what I'm saying? So let's go back to the fabulous 1-inch brush, one of my favorite brushes of all time when it works right. But we make it work right because we're in control of our life. And I say that seriously. Like, you got to be in control of your life. You have to be in control of your life, and you can be in control of your life. It's up, everything is up to you. What you do today, I told you earlier, this lady told me today, or not me directly, she commented and said because of me, she's replacing her pipes under her house. And I'm like, God bless you, because that is one hell of a job. A good job for being in control of your life. All right, so this is very important, so pay attention to what's happening here on your screen, because this is how we bring things together. This is how we determine. Let's take some black and some green, some yellow, and all the colors. A little yellow ochre in there. All right, here's how we start to bring together the rocks and the this and the that and all these things. So watch, the land comes down like this. All right, that's too dark. A little bit more light. Let's try this. So this rock goes like this. See this? He goes this way. And this guy comes down like this. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's happening here. Let's get a little yellow ochre up in here. Change the color. You see what's going on right now? Do you see I'm shaping my life? I'm shaping my life. All right, and I want you to shape yours. So look, boom. I mean, this is legit. You know, I don't say this often, but I got to be honest with you. I like this. I like how it looks. So I'm very, very anxious to see when I go look over at emails if anybody was in there already wanting it. You know, that would be great. I wouldn't be surprised if nobody did, but at the same time, it's a win-win because it just is. Now watch this. Put a few little things here. Boom. Look at this. See, I'm coming up next to the rock. Now watch this. See this land? I bet you didn't know that. That's a baby hill. See? That's a little one right there. He's walking them down like this. Yeah, boy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, now let's take some, let's get some Prussian blue up in here and mix it with this, I don't know, little greenish turquoise looking color. No clue what this is, but watch what we do with it. I just think it'll look like a cool shadow color of some kind. It's a little bit here and there. Watch this. Tasty. Look at that. Sweet. Right down that ledge here so you can see it. Pretty doggone cool so far. Pretty cool. Let's work over here onto this side here. All right. Do I want to keep it? No, I don't want to keep this. I like it. I love it. I don't want to keep it. I mean, I will if I need to, you know. But let me tell you, when I sell it, it helps. It helps with a lot of things. Ensures that I can stay here where I'm at. I can do all kinds of stuff. More green, yellows. More greens and yellows and yellow ochres and all the good stuff here. Here we go, into that mood, little blue, black, brown, green. Now I'm going into hyper zoom mood. Ready, set, what do I need? White, yep. You gotta make this fun. You have to make this fun. So watch this. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, that is beautiful right there. Watch this. And we'll highlight this in a minute. Oh boy. Right. Here we go. I'm just tapping it, you know. I'm just tapping it. Boom. Here we go. Got a brush full. Why did I leave that like that? Maybe because I wanted some branches to hang out of this thing. I don't know why I left it. We'll figure it out right now. That's why. It's exactly what happened right there. Let's do, I want to do a spectacular different shape of a bush right here. Did I just call that spectacular? Yep, I sure did, because you're allowed to call your stuff that. You know what I mean? You can call it whatever you want. Spectacular, this, that, whatever. We can make another little, watch, we'll just do maybe one more there. Little guy there, watch this, in the dark. I'm just saying, just gonna pop one here and there possibly. Because the sunlight is just really going strong today. Oh, look at all those greeneries happening. Speaking of green, we need some green in here. Watch this, right on the edge. See that right there? That really makes some good contrast. Now, what do we need? Yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Before I do that too far, let's do this. Let's grab, excuse me, the knife with some black and some brown and all those colors. And watch this. Let's make this this is now there's rocky material in here. Oh, what? I just turned that into rocks. Yes, I did. There we go. Yellow ochre up in there. Give it some shine. Ready, set. Oh, wow. Magic. Magic. See what's taking place here? Nice. Sweetness. I like it. Okay. What do I got here? Yellow ochre? Did I have? Yep. Yellow ochre. Ready, set. See how this looks. Nope. Ready, set. Nope. That's a new one. Ready, set. Nope. We're going to get a nice light blue color, that little turquoise pile that I have going on here. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. Ready, set. Let's try to go. So it's just a nice little blue color, I think. Let's see what this does for us in our life. Ready? Let me get some more white in there to lighten it up. Tap it up, and then do this so it shows. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. Oh, that's even more pretty. Let's get some straight up white here. Make it nice. I'm just really killing this pile of white right here. This is pretty cool. Can't lie. Can't lie, I'm having fun. We'll highlight there, wherever. You see all those neatnesses happening right there? Let's go down here real quick, and then we'll get a little on this side too. Because if you have it on one side, you really, should have it on the other side. It helps, and it'll stick out too. Like, look at this. I mean, look at that. That's a bush right there that's definitely been drinking some good swamp or waterfall water. Watch. Let's separate him here. Look, we have one here in between the rocks and stuff. Nice. Noise. I said it the other night. Noise. Wow, that looks pretty darn cool, I must say. I'm not trying to give myself credit or anything, but hell, I might buy this painting. Shoot. Do I get a discount? Nope. No discounts for you. Okay, let's see. Where are we moving to? Down here. Let's move down here where the action is. Hold my brush, thanks. Let me just step back and see. We got to do some work on this tree right here real quick. Where's my drink? Right here. Hey, is anybody proud of me because I haven't drank Red Bull in 6 weeks? No? Yeah? Maybe? Maybe not. Because that was a big accomplishment in my life. We need the knife and some black and some blue. Swipe the knife off. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm going to get some dark color right now, and let me show you how to do something with a tree. Right here. See that tree? This is a tree, by the way, just in case. I'm going to get some brown and some black. Very dark color, though. It's a little bit of brown, barely. Excuse me, a lot of black. Ready, set, watch this. Love doing that. My favorite thing. I apologize for having so much fun doing this, but I couldn't hide this if I tried. I got to be totally real with you. I just couldn't. I just can't like stay calm. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I can't sit here and be like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a number 10 palette knife, and I would like to put a little dab of paint right about here, and then we can slowly just, I can't do that. I'm just like, let's just get in here and have fun. That's me, because I'm having fun. So I can't hide it. Can't hide it. Call me weird, call me goofy, call me whatever, but I'm not weird. Sometimes I'm a little goofy. I'm just a guy I'm happy to be alive. I was given a second chance at life when I don't need to go there because I was given a second chance at this world, and I'm doing the best I can with this second chance. Does that make perfectly, is that well said enough for you? I'm doing the best I can with my second chance here. I'm not wasting it this time. And I hope that comes across very, very clear to you guys. I will not mess this chance up. I will use this to do greatness to people, to the people that want to hear, that want to listen. So, that's where my heart is, and that's the truth. That's the truth. So, just so y'all know. that's nice and dark. Now let's get into some real colors here. Let's go back to the knife. Okay, let's go back to the knife. I'm going to get me a pile of, let me move that out of the way, white maybe. See what this does. There's a little green in there, but we can work with it. So brown, just a lighter color. See what this does. Depending on what kind of tree color we want here, yellow ochre. Okay, let's see what this does real quick. This is kind of a, I don't know what color this is, but look, let's just see what it does. Hold on, let's see what it does. I just want to put some of it up here because I did mix it, and this tree is looking like it could use it. So this is like a something there. Okay. Perfecto. What do we got here? Okay, let's move it. Let's move it. Let's move it. Move it, kid. Move it. What was I doing? What was I doing? Right. Nope, don't need white yet. But I need some of this yellow. Ouch. Ochre. Palette's a mess. It's all right. Enough of the noises. Already. Throw that down. Still here. Good. All right, so this is where I got to think about organizing myself a little bit. Sorry. You guys can't see the palette, and that's okay. Good, better off. I'm just going to taking a big pile of white and some of this excellent yellow ochre color here. And it's a very bright color, and I want to add some light into the life of this tree, okay? And this is what we do for that. So we think about the light. So let's just get it up here like this. All right, let's not be shy. Don't be shy. Just do it. Just wraps right around like that. Never be shy. And maybe this guy gets a little bit this way. I don't know. So we just got to get some of this color up here first. See, I'm just getting it on there first. Doesn't mean it has to stay right there. All right. And that's that. Now let's go next door here and get some brown and some white. It's a little bit of a different tone, brown and white. All right, brown and white. This is a nice light color. And then let's put him right there, right next to him, like this. Copy that. And what do I need? Flat brush maybe? Let's try it. I just want to get my, just the idea, this brush might be having too much texture, which I think it does, that's no problem. Get a softer brush. Problem solved. Problem solved, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where are you at? Soft brush. Well, Bob, need your number 3. So now I just want to get some of this together, right? Watch. I'm going to just sweep it and pull it and bop it and do all that stuff. Bring it down like this. Okay. Now we got to go over to the white. Now this is like the fun stuff. Like this is where you just, you got to get in here and figure out what works and what doesn't work. Okay. And I'm going to show you a few examples here. Okay. Like, oh, wow. I just messed it. Did I mess that up? Like, oops, I put green on there, right? Like, darn it. Fairies ain't going to fix that. So, quick example here, guys. This is very informational. So if you've watched anything that I've done tonight, watch this. Look. Okay. Hello. Good to see you. Not anymore. You're out of my life. Next time. See? Look. And just like that, I scraped that tree out of my life like a pile of negativity. Good analogy. I'm trying to show you some valuable information. Look, if you don't like something, scrape it. Scrape it away. Serious, okay? Scrape it away. Redo it. Scrape it away. Look. See? Wipe it. Bop it. Twist it. See? Look. Just like that. Just like that. Ground zero. The point is I'm trying to show you, what are you worried about? Like seriously, what are you worried about here? Come on, what? What is this? Is anybody worried? Come on, I'm showing you not to be worried. I want you to do this. Be able to do it. Okay, let's get back to business now. Back to business. Back to making something. Now, let me just get these dead, ugly colors off of my palette so they don't end up on my tree again. Just give me 1 second here. I got to say, I hope you guys are enjoying this, because sometimes I feel like a real ass, like the stuff I say and do, but it's all coming from the heart. Sometimes I get a little embarrassed about the stuff that I do, but it's all for good cause. Okay, tree scraping done. Check. All right, back to the regular colors. Where you at, brown? Do more noises. You know, I've been watching some of these back. Nope, that's black. There's brown. I've been watching some of these videos back. Still there. And I gotta say, I am entertained sometimes my own self. And I don't know if that's when you officially know that you need to kind of check out, like check in somewhere, but I entertain myself. Brown. We need brown, and I need let's go back to the olden days, and let's use a filbert. Okay? The days of control. Filbert and some, let's use some brown, and I'll be a son of a gun. Where you at, Bob? I can't wait until we get to the bottom of this picture, which is going to happen anytime now, because I'm going to be running soon. So you can bet that this will be finishing up here really soon. Sorry for scaring anybody, causing any breathing issues, anything like that. Maybe I should put a disclaimer before the videos. You know, video may cause shortness of breath, tension, you know, anxiety, or whatever. Maybe not. Yellow ochre, brown, and some white, okay? Yellow ochre, brown, and some white. And I don't know why. I'm just putting a little blue in that. I just feel it, just what the fairy's telling me to do. Okay, some of this there. The heck, let's put some red in there too. I don't know. All right, let's see what this, I just want to put some of this color. It's very similar to what's on here, but I'm just trying to get the base laid back out since I destroyed it. Since I destroyed the base. Oh, and don't worry, I read your comments after the live stream. I sit up and I crack up at all the funny things that you guys say at me. And then when I'm done, I sit there and I ask my wife, what can I do to do better? Every night. Every single night. I'm like, please tell me, what can I do better? Like, please help me. So, I have a good heart, everybody. You know. Did I do that? I have a good heart. Like, figuratively speaking, not physically. Like, meaning I'm a good person. I don't know how well my heart is, to be honest with you, but I don't know. We shall find out soon. See, look at this. I'm making a new tree. It's a new day. See, new tree and a new day. Watch. Scraping that tree was the best thing I ever did. You see? That's just like getting rid of a bad habit. Best thing you ever did. We'll get some white, more white. And I just want to make sure that I'm dragging the filbert, because I want this edge. I'm twisting it and I'm twirling it, turning it and bopping it and smapping it and whatever. Song is stuck in my head thanks to my wife. Bop it, smack it, whatever. And there's these dogs on there. I dream about that song for like the last 2 nights. And I know that's a little too much information, but it's just like so much to handle. It's so much to handle when I'm trying to paint something. I can't think of anything but that damn song. All right, yellow ochre is going in next in line. He's the mid-tone color, and I'm twirling it and bopping it down the tree. And then I'm thinking, this guy here, I actually want, look, this branch now, he's in the front. You see that? He meets him there. Sort of looks like a cross. Oh, broke my filbert. Tape it back together. Oh my. Yeah, Brian, I see something that you're saying there. I get the idea, and I'm doing all that on, I'm going to do those stuff. I'm going to do it over on the thing, just because it does take a lot of work. It's a lot of work and technical assistance and all of that stuff. And I am going to do that, and that's why I started the membership thing, so I can actually, spend the time, which is, it's much harder than a lot of people may know, not think, but it's harder than what people will know. Oh, this tape is in my way. So I'm going to be doing that stuff over there. It's like the full experience, you know what I mean? And it'll also be some incentive for people to go over there, which will also help me continue to do what I'm doing. And that's the whole purpose of it. So this way, provide a little incentive. And if you think about it, I'm going to do at least 4 videos a month, at least 4 live streams there per month. Go buy a DVD from somebody that's 2 hours long, for $19 or $15. Think about that. It's like, what's it come to? $4.99 per video. It's well worth it, So that's where I'm going to be. I'm putting a lot of work in, and I'm doing a lot. I'm just doing a lot. You know what I mean? And I'll talk to you more after this, with some more details, bud, because I appreciate everything that you do, just so you know. All right, we need to get some dark color up in here. Can I try to do the challenge with the Bob Ross paintings? No, nope, I won't do them. Because I just, I respect Bob. I don't want to compare to Bob, ever. I have so much respect for Bob, especially after staying in his home and just seeing around things that people have never seen before. I respect that man. I would never go up against him on anything. Just because I think it's a great idea for people to do, but I think it's disrespectful for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird about it. I just don't want to do it. I don't ever want to compare myself to Bob. So, yeah, I'm still on Patreon, but I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of that, so soon. And I'll make sure that the people that are left on there, I'll talk to them all beforehand. Look, I'm putting some dark color in here. See this? Nice dark color. I'm just showing you here. This is how you redo stuff. It's super easy. Dark color. Dark, dark, dark. See? Don't worry about little placements of your brush. You just get it in there. Dark, 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 dark. Now we're going to take a little bit of blue, because I'm on the move now. A little bit of, this is just straight up Prussian blue, and I want to pop some of this color in here for a little bit. You'll see what that's for. Little blue, little bit of blue. Okay, a little there, a little there, a little there. No trouble, buddy, at all. No, I'm just telling you, I respect the man. I respect Bob. I just don't ever want to go up against him. You know what I mean? That's all. No disrespect. You're good. You're all good, pal. Ain't no trouble in this world, my friend. Atoll. I don't know if somebody else said something, but all good. I was just saying that I think it's a great thing. I think it's great. I love when I see people doing that, like on YouTube, where they do the Bob Ross challenge, because it's so awesome. It's just different for me because I know other things and I feel other things. You know what I mean? And for me personally, you have to make sure you let me know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it would be, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to, although it would be fun. But Bob Ross he's like my man. He's my man, and so is Steve. And just to answer that question, I mean, yeah, of course, if anybody talks about Bob Ross, talk about him. He is, like I said, one of my favorite people on the planet. So don't ever be afraid to talk about Bob Ross here. I love that guy. That guy's, I could thank him for what you see right here. I'm going to get some straight white. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And I'm just whipping it and winding it and doing whatever. I'm almost going to be finishing up with this tree. I want to put some nice little light areas here, some there, some back there. See, I'm just doing like little things. You see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening here? All right, now I'm going to get some black, some very dark color right here. Watch this. I want this to be a deep pit in this tree. This is the depths of the deep, dark, whatever. Look, you fall down this chunk of the tree and you're bumming. You're never coming out because this tree will grab your soul right here. That's what that tree does right there. He grabs your soul. Now watch this. We'll take a little bit of shadow. A little bit of shadow happening here, and then so that's a little bit of blue, a little weird blue. Watch this. Into the depths. See? You can't really see this on the video, but it's there. Just some more detail for up close and personal viewing. One more little dark spot on here and then we can move along. So let's do this with my broken filbert right there. See that? Something like that. Right about there. Can't make him straight, so he has to have a root that goes through the grass right there. Boom. Okay, well this filbert's out of commission because I just can't help him anymore. Damn thing don't want to help himself. All right, so we got to add some, excuse me, we got to add some stuff onto here. Right about here. Let's add some tree stuff. Bob gave me that push, that drive, and I get it. Yes, you gotta. If I didn't decide to do something, it wouldn't mean anything, and I get that. But he did. He gave that drive, and that's what I want to do. That's exactly a good time for me to say this. I want to give that initial drive. What people do after that is up to them. It's up to them. Take it and run with it, or not do anything with it. But I just respect him in a way that I just can't. I don't need to explain, you know. And like I said, the fact that I got to, you know, like hang out and become friends with Steve is just like yeah, it's just like it's a miracle. Back to the painting. Thank you. Jeez, what do we got here? Spamming it. Some of us fight for our journey. Well, listen, Rhonda, if you think for a minute that I didn't fight, I don't know what to tell you. If you think I didn't, listen, there's a lot of stuff that you don't know. There's a lot of stuff that nobody knows here and nobody will ever know because it's nobody's business. But let me just assure you all, I fought more than anybody will ever understand for where I'm at. So, just to clear that up. Just because I'm here giggling and laughing, it doesn't mean doesn't mean that that I didn't. But I'm just not here to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. That's why I'm not here. I don't want to talk about fighting for my journey or whatever, because then I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I'm here to find out where I'm going next and who's got my back. That's what I'm doing next. See what I'm doing right here? I'm adding tree leaves with a knife. That's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to set the knife down. Okay. Did I take a course in fine arts in college? Kirk, I dropped out of school in 8th grade, never went back. I'm going to take a 1-inch brush here and I'll wipe it on a paper towel. And I am, you see what I did here with the knife? I kind of like that. But I'm thinking, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Nick. I think this. I don't see this here. I don't know if you can see it. This looks so cool. And I did this with the palette knife just now, as you've seen. But I want to see real quickly what this does here. I just want to smooth. I don't want to ruin this because I want that texture in here. Maybe I'll just hit some of it. All right. Right there. He kind of touches the top of the mountain. He's tucking him away and he's hiding him like this. Boom. Right there. See that? And then I can go back in with the knife like this. And we grab the knife here. You want to do things like, you want to use different things. You want to use a knife, use a brush, use your fingers. You know, you want to use different things. Watch. I want this to be a little bit darker here, and this is going to be a nice little textured area here. So, see how I'm doing this with the knife? It's important to turn. That branch is going to hang down like this. It's important to turn your brush strokes. You know what I'm saying? Look, watch. I'm just putting this dark color in and getting it across here and there. Okay. And this actually goes out to this way. See this? All right, and then we got to have something that goes over this way too. Texture. Okay, now, let me set this guy down real quick and see how this looks here. If I don't want to hit the dark areas too much because I want the dark areas to stand out. I want them to stand out. I want this to go up like this. This is just the dark, right over the top of the mountain. It's perfect. Okay, now, let me figure out the best way to do this. Just wipe this. No, yeah, definitely. I'm not proud of that at all. I'm not proud of the whole school thing, but, and you're right. I am not proud of that, but the reason I say that is because a lot of people ask me about what did I major in college and what did I do, this and that, and it's very awkward for me to answer the question. I'm a straight shooter, so I tell you how it is. I don't want to beat around the bush and all that stuff, but no, absolutely. Finish school, go to college, do all the stuff. If you have a chance in life when you're younger, please go for it. Okay, it's always great to have a chance in life. Some people don't get that chance, and you got to do what you have to do. Some people have to go to work. But you're right. No, she's right. Nick, focus on school. School is key. It's very, very important. And if I would have been in a different situation, then of course I would have definitely, I would have finished through and all that stuff. But I wasn't, so I had to make do with what with what I could. And it just a lot of people ask that, and from time to time it gets uncomfortable because I question myself of how to answer that. What did I major? What did this? What did that? And it's no offense to the people that want to know, but I found that I'm just mixing some green and yellow. I found that just being straight up is sometimes just the best thing. So I turned into a straight up person. I'm a straight up person. Straight answers. Either people like me a lot or not at all. I'm okay with both. But stick in school, stay in school, learn something in school. You know what I mean? It's very, very important. That's not light enough. I need to go a little bit lighter. If you have the opportunity, definitely find something that you love and stick with it. Let me use some of this other white. I have some thin white. But just remember this, I'm here painting pictures, and most of you guys are here because you paint pictures too, all right? What does this do for you? What does this stuff here do for you as a human, painting pictures? What does it do? How does it make you feel? It makes you feel a certain way or good or whatever, you know what I mean? It does. This is what it does for me too. I just want to share it with you. So, that's all. Just want to share what I can with you guys because ironically, the funny thing is I'm just mixing this color up. Ironically, growing up, being shit on by so many humans, I always wonder why I care so much about everybody. So, but I'm not here to wonder. I'm here to paint a picture. So let's find this color right here. And oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I could just take a spoonful of that right about now. I'm just mixing it. See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to show you to just don't worry. Stop worrying. Make something. Go make something. When I'm done this live stream tonight, I expect everybody on here to have made something. And I want you to share it with me. Tomorrow, I want to see what you've made. I'm turning this into a tree right before your eyes. So I just want to say that to you. Yeah, motherly instinct. That's right. Correct. No, I definitely, listen. Hey, if you want to tell them, you can. So my son, our son, was the first one to graduate high school in 19 generations. What? Come on. What does that tell you? We're good parents. I'm just kidding. We are, definitely. But it's yeah, you're welcome. That's what happens with a little guidance in life, That's what happens. You finish school, you do those things. So, yeah, no, all good. You're good, huh? You're good. Nick's a good kid. Trust me. Kid's a good kid. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. But I think, I don't know if I'm on the same page, but Nick, I think she wanted to make sure that you understood, like that I believe in that strongly, school, all that, and I do. I definitely do. And that's why all of our kids will, you know, the ones that are left, there's only 2 left. Two are done and gone and out of school. But you know, all the other ones, they're going to finish. All the other ones, the 2 other ones, are going to finish. So, because I believe in it. And sometimes when you're young, like we were, being brand new parents, you know, in my case, you just, you know, you don't know what to do, how to raise a kid or raise it, or do anything. So what do? You take all the things that are bad and you say, well, I know that isn't what I liked, and you flip it. So anyhow, let's go back to some green and some blue. I want some blue here in my life. I need some blue. Blue, blue, blue right there. That looks tasty and good. All right, here we go. Some more cool colors. I'm here to share this stuff with you because I want you to have a better life. And, you know, I think a lot of people understand what I'm doing. Some don't. Some are just here because they want tips and free stuff, and that's fine. But I generally, you know, appreciate everybody. You know, this has been a very fun journey, and I keep saying this, but should be, you know, wait, next time this year, I just may have shocked some people. So, not shocked, just in case that came across the wrong way. No, like where I'm going to be at in a year, like the things that will have taken place by then. So, all right, let's see here. You see what's happening right here in front of me? Do you see this? Does anybody see it, or can you not see it? Yeah, Nick, whenever she's on, she's got that motherly instinct thing going on, you know what I'm saying? So she'll make sure that you know, everything's in the right direction. I'm just wiping this off. All right, so now let's, I want to put a few little highlights on here, so I got to wipe this brush off. If nothing else, got to give it to us. We did a great job with our kids, the greatest accomplishment this far. Absolutely, absolutely. That is something that I will proudly, brag about, because we did. You know, we worked hard, and I'm proud of that. You know, I'm very proud of that. And it was, truth. If it wasn't for you, I don't know. Like, I don't even know that. I don't even know that they would have gotten their diapers changed. To be quite honest with you, I don't know. Because I used to, do you remember how horrified I would be at first? And then I became good at it, but I used to just be like, oh my God, I would hold my breath and make all these noises, and you'd be looking at me like, are you kidding me? Good mother, very good mother, life-saving mother, especially when it comes to the diaper thing. But I don't know, we may have another one. I'm not sure. Was I supposed to say that out loud? We might. We might have triplets. Who knows? Or we might have none. Probably get a big thumbs up on that one. All right, let me go back to the 1-inch brush here real quick because I'm having fun. I want to highlight this real quick. So here's the deal. Here is the deal. I know, just for the late for the conference call. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. I forgot for a minute. Here we go. Wrapping it up. Highlights. Watch this. Super bright colors in your life. Ready? Set. This is how you do it. This is how it's done right here. Ready, set. Is this the right color? Don't overdo this. Pass down. Oh my gosh, you told them that? Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just going to paint. That's so funny. It's true though. Can't lie. It's very true. I did. I hit the floor running. I was like, I can't take this. Has any of the men on here ever watched a female birth? Not that males birth, but I'm just saying, like, have you ever seen what actually takes place during that time frame? It's petrifying. It's petrifying. I don't want to overdo this, so I just wanted to pop in a few little twisties here. See, just tap it, pop it. I don't like how that's working. So I'm going to knife it. Put my own texture, my own feel in. Little things there and there, little branches, and look. Watch this. Bet you didn't know that. There's a branch there. There's one coming up this way too. Now there's one there. Look, let's steal some color from here. Boom. Done. Get her done. Get her done. Okay. I mean, this tree is just climbing. He's climbing. He's doing good. All right, I gotta stop. No more comments for me for right now. Here we go. Let's do some water business here. Business of water. What do we got? Probably. Well, do I have any unbroken filberts? I gave them all away. Yep, got one right here. Let's use a filbert. Let's use a filbert. And do I have any color left even here? Am I still live? Yep, still live. Let's get some white, a little bit of blue, a little turquoise in it, I think, maybe. White, blue, and some turquoise. There's some mud and some dirt in here, but I'm just going to set the tone again. I want to come in here, and I just want to start wiggling some stuff like this. Let me get some more white in here. There's all kinds of things happening here, a little bit of just colors everywhere, right? I'm placing the color down. Do I look like I'm concerned? No, not at all. Not at all. And you shouldn't be either when you're doing this. You should not be concerned when you're doing this. You should not be. Okay, so look, this is where some of the stuff is gonna show through like that, right? So biggie. Let me get me a little bit of pure white here to just spice up our little thing here. See, a little mist. Make sure I don't have too much dirt color in here because I want this mist to show. And I'm just gonna blend it with the filbert. Blend it with the filbert. There's a little bit up there too. See that? Layers, everybody, layers. See, it just kind of pops off, and we could soften that if we need to. All right, but there we have that one there, right? This is 18 by 24, this one right here. I'm gonna set this filbert down, and I'm gonna do, I got a clean fan brush right here. Let's do this. I want to I want to do this. I just want to work this back and forth. See? Work it back and forth. Now I'm going to determine, watch this, the lay of the river bank here or whatever. Let me stand back. And I'll darken that up in a second. This is just a base. I'm going to wipe that off real quick and then go. We got something happening. I'm going to pull this down because this will help. This is going to help create some kind of a watery something, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, just like that. You see what's happening right there? And I'll softly, just carefully, just give it a little hit this way. All right. And now this is where the water tension, it kind of calms down possibly, right? So I'm just going to grab the filbert, because if you see here, what do we have up there? We have black. I'm not going to grab the filbert. I'm going to put the filbert down. I'm going to grab the knife. Yeah, you got to go sooner. Get back up. Call, bad service. You're correct, though. I'm on it. I'm on it, just like I was earlier. Let me just put this reflection in here. See, I'm putting a reflection in because this is a calm river. It's calm, just like I'm going to be here in a minute. When I'm done, I'm going to be calm and not worry about missing this call. I'm going to be calm. All right, calm like the river. All right, here we go. Let me just bust out a newbie here. Well, not new, it's just a little bit cleaner than everything else right around me. Now let's do this real quick. I'm just going to pull this down. All right, I just want to make a little glassy reflections, and then I'll come back and look at it. Okay, now we need to take the knife because I see some white happening up there. So just get a tiny bit of white on here, right? Now at the top of this, there's going to be some there too. I don't know. It's going to show. Maybe it's going to show. Maybe it's not. Well, it's going to show in my painting. I can assure you that. See the indication there? I didn't spend a lot of time on that, but it's there. Now this one here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull it this way. Pull it, bop it. And I'm going to whip it this way, that way. All right, nice and good. Put that up there, grab the knife. Now we need a darker color. I got things in every hand here. darker color. So let's do, I'm thinking for this, I'd like to have a nice bluish tone of something for like a, almost like a waterline, sort of. Blue, maybe a little black. Let's see how this looks. Let's see what this, I don't know. We might change this. No, I don't like it. I need it to be lighter so it's visible. Yeah, I want it to be lighter. Here we go. And now we're on to something. Well, this still ain't light enough, but it's gonna look, it's gonna whip around like this. See how it's not light enough? Because I want it to be calm here, so I'm gonna lighten this up right now for everybody. That is really stuck in my head. You're damn right it is. Pop it, smack it, twist it, eat it, shoot it. It's in my head. It's been in my head all day. I've been singing it all day long, all day long. And I'll probably sing it all night too while you're sleeping right next to me. How's that? Pop it, smack it. All right, here we go. Lighter color. I need more. I need some more. I got a bunch of dirt on here. Let's do this. I want this to wrap around. That. And what are we doing here? Oh, goodness, all right. More thin white. It's like permelba or something. I don't know what this stuff is. It's pretty cool though. Just popping in some bopping-its and bop it, smack it, kick it. Okay, now let's do this. Now I'm gonna just kind of fine tune this real quick with, all right, just so those little reflection things are in there, right? But they're not like, you know, it's just like subtle, you know, subtle little areas. You know what I mean? It's just kind of crashing down. And then that's when I think I should probably just use a fan brush for this. Let me do this. All right. Where's that fan brush? This one will work. Let me do that. I need a little bit of blue in here so it's not perfectly white. I'm going to put a few little of these things in here. Let's see if it, no, not white enough. Too much blue in it. This is this paint right here. It's super thin. It's called permelba, or so I just had it laying here, so I just needed something, and so I just used it. But I don't know if I'll ever use it again, to be quite honest. Just put a little thing there, something right there, just to show a little something. Okay, so that's splashing, you know, and then maybe there's, I just want to distort this here, so I'll do this. Distort this, you know, because, hey, there could be mist. I don't know. How do we know? We don't know. But there's going to be a little bit of mist there, a little distortion. Something right about there, see? Goes around that little wall right about there. And let me do this real quick. Dark color, not too bright. I just wanted to put just a little bit of a different something on here. Not too much though, because you know I want this guy to stay dark, not too light. You know, maybe a little bit of light shines right there. See? And that's it there. See? Little bush that goes down right there. You don't spend a lot of time doing this, you know. Don't spend a lot of time doing that. So that pops down like that. And then what do we got? Right about. Let me have a look here. Let me just have a look. Have a look. We need some nice little mid-tone greens to just look. This bush goes like this. There's one here. And of course, look, watch this. Here's my favorite one right here. Just made them. This one is for you, Bob. That's for you, buddy. Because I know you're watching. There he is. It's Bobby right there. And here's Steve right there. I'm just kidding. I'm going overboard. But those are bushes anyways. Cool little bushes. Cover his trunk right there. All right. Pop one there. Put stuff in front of your stuff. Like, you know what I mean? See? Don't be afraid to do that right there because it works. And let me wipe this real quick. Set that there. And where's my, all these rolls of paper towels in my way. All right, so now I'm like in mode here, ready to do something. So hold on. Get that out. I'm trying to see if this will work. This liner thingy here, I don't know. It looks pretty. Nope, throwing that right in the garbage. Find another one. If your brushes don't work, get rid of them. All right, here we go. Some black and some brown. Black and brown. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Doing it. Talk me down, because I'm doing it. Here we go. Excuse me. I just wanted to... Are you kidding me right now? Garbage. Garbage. I'm batting 1,000 here, guys. I'm batting 1,000. I'm just trying to find a damn liner brush. That's all I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Got one. Okay. If this liner brush doesn't work, I'm scraping this whole painting. Lucky. Lucky it works. I wouldn't have done that anyways. No, I guess from not cleaning them properly, it makes them not want to do anything. Like, you know what I mean? They stick together and it just becomes an unpleasant experience. I just wanted to put a few little branches on here though, you know? Just a few little branches. All right. Just so there's some, little details and stuff up here, you know what I mean? See? You don't have to spend a lot of time doing this stuff. I mean, that's why I'm like showing you like what I'm doing here, and I'm not, telling you to do anything else. Look, a little one here. You got to have these little guys here. See this? Look at this. He points right up there at the mountain. He's telling you, look at this. He's like, come look what I have here. What do you guys think about this so far? See? Let me change this up a little bit. And then I think it would be very appropriate to do. See this? This is very appropriate right here. This is a beautiful little setup right here, see? And he's just doing his thing and popping down there. Oh, wow. That just kind of set the tone, huh? And then I think he should have, maybe there's a little baby one here, because, I mean, trees do grow, and they would love to grow right here. And I think that is just like, what? Amazing. Amazing, amazing. And then I think, why not? Since we have one there, we got to have one here. Just popping a few little thingies in. This is so much fun. Look at this. Oh, wow. This is coming together. It's coming together. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally, watch this. Now we have one up here as well. See him? He's just, whatever, doing his thing. Let's give him some branches real quick. Give him a little thing there. Like that. Make sure he looks straight. He's like got some people going right there visiting. Goes down like that. My favorite part about doing all this is you see how I'm doing this, right? If there wasn't a more sloppy way of painting possible, I don't know what to say. I mean, you see what I'm doing? It's like, I love this, and it's not meant like as any disrespect or anything like that when I say painting sloppy, but it's fun, and to me it's like, it's very inspiring. I like this a lot. All right. Let me get some of this beautiful light blue color real quick, because I just want to do something real quick. I want to do this. Just want to pop in a thing or two right here, just for color's sake, because color is important. If you don't have enough color in your life, you're in bad shape. You need color. Everybody needs some color in their life. And if you need some, let me know. I can gladly bring some into your life. You know, these are little shadow things in the depths of the dark. You know, that's all those are right there, nothing major. Let me put a few here, right there, like this. That's a little cool little branchy thing right there, see? There he is. There he is, and let me do this here. I am gonna take this same exact color right here, and I placed me a little spot right here purposely in this painting. I made this ahead of time. I planned this. This is the one and only thing I think I planned. And I think that, sign it right down the edge. Like this. Take that. 21. Well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I think I'm done. I hope some of you enjoyed this painting. And I don't know. I was trying to do something serious, like with my whole look. I was trying to do something serious, like we had to have a serious talk, but I jacked that one. So I hope you guys had a good time. I like doing the live streams. I really do. Make sure that you head over, become a channel member. That helps, obviously. Donate, do all the stuff, or just leave a great comment, something inspiring. Say something nice to other people tomorrow when you get up. Go do something nice for somebody. I would say hold a door, but some people get really weird about that with everything going on right now. So just do something or say something nice. You never know what it does for people. I live my life every single day. I live every single day figuring out how to do something good for somebody else. And some people think I'm crazy for doing that. But it's my second chance at life. So this is what I'm doing with it. For all you guys that are here with me, thank you, because I appreciate it, that are witnessing whatever's taking place. But just in case, short description, this is my second chance at life. I'm not messing this one up. I'm going to do something good with it. So I'm out of here. I love you guys. Nick, let me know when the packages come. I would say end of the week, you know, Saturday or something, Friday, Saturday. Let me know. We'll do a video call. We'll hook you up. And I'm going to go because I have, oh shit, I have to go. I have not even 20 minutes. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Sincerely, have a good night, great night, all the things. Like, share, subscribe, do all the